there was a report came out recently talking about how the women's game has grown. One stat that stuck out to me was Women's Grand Final, Sky Sports, peak viewership, 120,000. How does that make you feel?
It's incredible. You would never think that 5 years ago you was at women's rugby, like, what's that? You'd only know about it if you knew someone who was playing or directly involved and things like that. So 120,000 people watching one of our games on Sky Sports, it's ridiculous to think about now. And like, participation levels going up by 53%, that is a massive jump in 2-3 years. Like, and it just shows all the hard work that, you know, the players are doing, the coaches, the people that are volunteering, like, all this good work it's not being done in vain. Like, it's working. And in 5 years' time, I can't even think about where the sport's going to be. It's going to be catapulted after the World Cup.
Really, I wanted to ask you about that because I look back 4 or 5 years ago, and obviously we start off with Castleford playing at the Rugby Union ground. Season later, we have a goal. All right, let's move to the jungle. At the same time, another sort of improvement is to have names on the back of the shirts. Step by step, season by season, something new is introduced. Now, obviously, games on TV. What, in your opinion, is the next step? What's the next stage behind this growth of the sport?
I think after the World Cup, if the World Cup is as successful as we intend it to be, I think the natural next step is contracts of some kind. Maybe not everyone having a contract, maybe similar to the NRL where there's only a certain amount of contracts and only a certain amount of people have those contracts and things like that. But I think that's the natural step to move it up to get more professional and kind of mirroring the men bit by bit. Like, I've always said, you can't jump from 0 to 100. Like, yeah, we want to get paid, we want to be full time, blah blah. But these steps have to keep moving. You have to keep progressing. I think that's the natural progression. If the women do so well and we have a really successful World Cup, that is the natural progression to kind of mirroring our counterparts in the Southern Hemisphere. They have contracts at the end of the year in their NRLW campaign. So it's kind of just, that would be natural for it to happen.